I'm just doing this video because sometimes it just feels good to say things out loud. I might never post this, but it feels good to just say things out loud sometimes. And right now, I'm tired. Right now, I'm just about to cry. This is not an uplifting video. I would tune out right now if it was me. I don't know. I'm up here at the property. It's Wednesday evening, late Wednesday evening, before dark, and I still don't have my lights cut off. And I'm so exhausted and aggravated about it. Monday morning, I got on an email and emailed the permit department that I had gotten my cover put on and told them, can y'all please come out here and inspect? And they did. They actually came out there and inspected, and by early afternoon I got an email saying I had passed. No notes, no flags, I had passed. So I was happy about that. So I expected maybe Tuesday morning the electric truck to come by here, and I can't control any of it. I've already been by the electric place before this, and they, not on my word, will cut my lights on. It has to come through the permit department. And so I guess tomorrow, Thursday morning, when they're back open, I will go by there and just say, have y'all emailed them yet? Have you taken care of that part? I feel like they probably have, and I feel like that maybe it's even been put in the electric company's system. It's just that the work order hadn't been picked up yet, and a truck hasn't come out here, and it's a small little job. I realize they probably have bigger fish to fry, and to be honest with you, last night, that big storm system that went through a lot of the United States, I think it was from way up Tennessee all the way down here through Mississippi and Louisiana, came through. I know just in my little 2-acre yard, I've got a lot of sticks down and things. No damage to our house or anything like that, but a lot of sticks. So there's probably power line issues places. There's probably maybe even some trees that fell on some lines on some of these country roads. So I'm small priority to them, but not to me. I'm just getting weary. I'm getting weary of the daily trips up here to feed the dogs all the time. I had to come up here yesterday and put an extra tarp on the dog's pen because of those storms coming in, because I just didn't want that little lean-to of the shed. It does have holes in the top of it, and it does leak. And I just wanted to put some extra tarping up there to keep the water off the dogs and keep their food dry and all that stuff. And they've got to eat no matter what the weather's doing. So we come up here every day, sometimes twice a day if we have time. And then we come check on stuff, the electricity. I usually go through the house just to make sure everything's okay. And I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I still just can't do anything. We can't move anything in. I can't call the air conditioner man because I have no electricity. I can't call the skirting people because I have no air conditioner. I can't build my ramp because I have no skirt. I'm still working on that domino game to where, one domino has to fall before other ones can fall. And this is not big life problems. I'm not complaining. I'm not acting like I have just terrible, terrible problems. It's not. But there's a lot of problems surrounding my life right now that are causing me a lot of stress to make it where I want to bust out crying over electricity. We're still dealing with the fallout from that accident that happened around Thanksgiving, and that's been very emotional and drawn out, and it is what it is. I mentioned in one of my videos when I was talking about moving and our decision to sell our house and move up here and all, and I just mentioned to y'all my best friend that has frontal temporal dementia, and she is in a nursing home now. It started 10 years ago. That we started having to take her to doctors, and something's wrong. We're trying to figure out what's going on, because this happy, vivacious woman who was a fantastic school teacher all of a sudden could not grade her test, could not get to class on time, couldn't remember her passwords to get in her computer, and on and on and on. And that's how it starts. And so she is finally, she has really outlasted her diagnosis. The diagnosis for frontotemporal dementia is terminal, and usually within 8 years it will claim your life. And she is on her 10th year, but got word yesterday that her time is near and to come, you know. So I spent time with her yesterday and can't get there today. You know, it's frustrating because I wish the world would just stop for just a minute and I would go sit with her, but I can't because of a lot of the details with what happened with Thanksgiving. I've been having to do running around today and dealing with insurance companies, and then coming up here to feed the dogs and thinking about the electricity and also my car, the air conditioning went out in it and I had a couple of more issues, so I put it in the shop. So I've had to go to Baton Rouge and back doing things with the car. As a matter of fact, we're only going to be up here a few minutes because I'm looking for them to call me and tell me to come pick up my car. We've got a loaner they gave us, and if so, we have to leave here and go to Baton Rouge, and it's going to take us about an hour to get there. So trying to kind of get it wrapped up here. But sometimes life doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop, and all these little details in and of themselves add up to important action, and you just have to keep plugging through, and you just have to keep doing one thing at a time, and have the prayer, the energy, and the stamina to just keep on going. I want to be home. I want to be home. I'm tired of living out of a suitcase. I'm tired of hauling things in and out of a bathroom. I'm grateful to have that bathroom. I'm not complaining. But when you're kind of living out of a suitcase, it's not your home. Even though it is full of people I love, it's not my home, and I'm ready to get home. And so today, I'm just venting. Today, I'm just venting. And I'm filming myself venting because it makes me at least feel like I spoke to somebody about it. And I purged a little bit. And I got it out of my system. And I'll feel better. I'll do better. Well, I'm a little bit better right now. I took a little bit of a break, take a little chill pill. My electrician called me back. I had called him because when I got up here a while ago, I couldn't figure out how to get my meter pan open. I'd had that problem before, and then when he came up here, he just opened it no problem. And then, but I didn't really watch how he opened it. So of course, I get up here today, I can't open it. So I was thinking, well, even if I get lights tomorrow, I'm not even going to be able to turn on my breakers. And so I texted him, and he called me real quick. I put him on speakerphone while I sat there and fooled with it, and I got it open. I know that's a silly, simple thing to just learn how to open your meter pan, but for some reason, it has calmed me down a little bit and made me feel better. It's just made me feel like I have a little more control over what's going to happen tomorrow. And if I do get lights tomorrow, I will be able to open my meter pan. And he would be at work tomorrow, so I wouldn't have wanted to bother him. I would just be up here by myself trying to figure this out, probably getting frustrated. Now I know there's a little trigger thing underneath it, and I know what to do with it. I know to slide the cover down a little bit and then open it. So I got it figured out. And so I can flip my own breaker tomorrow, cut some lights onto the house. So that's good. The rest of the things in my life, I really don't have a lot of control over, but it just felt good to be able to just vent a little bit, just talk a little bit. And that's just kind of how I work through things. People deal with things in different ways, but sometimes I just have to say things out loud. And then when you hear yourself say things out loud sometimes, or especially if you play it back, like I have to do with editing, it starts getting in your mind that you're going to be all right. Everything's going to be okay. And life just sends you some tumbles sometimes. Life is, I have learned in my life, you know, it's not all candy apples and fairs and, you know, joy rides. It's tough sometimes. It's really tough. But I have been blessed with good friends, family, and So we'll get through it. We'll get through each little step as it comes along. They've been kind of coming along here pretty steady lately, but that's okay. We'll get through it. Soon, very, very soon, I hope to be showing you some gardening things around here. I hope to be planting some things. I'm doing a little catalog perusing right now. I had told y'all the other day about all my catalogs coming in, and I'm so excited, and I'm just kind of going through them a little bit at a time. I'm dying to just sit there at the kitchen table for about 2 hours and go through my Baker Creek catalog, but I've only had time to just go through about 10 pages. But it's fine. That'll give me something to do on some of these really bad days when we do get in the house and it's really cold or rainy or something. So stay tuned. I'm at Hilltop Home Place. This is Lainey. I would invite anybody that just happens across these videos to please subscribe, please like them and follow me, and please comment. I just love comments. It makes me feel so good when comments come across my notifications. I try to answer everybody. If I don't, it just must have slipped through, because I really do try to answer everybody that comments to me. So I appreciate that. And I will have a whole lot more content coming soon. I appreciate your patience with me as we transition from our old home to this new home place. And soon, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, soon we'll be here. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.